I know you mentioned before, most of the cast you were saying is single. What's it been like trying to date after the show?
I've not tried personally. I'm very busy. I'm very busy. I mean, I'm at the end of my rope. I barely sleep 3 to 4 hours a night. And that's been going on since July. And the show came out July 16th. The trailer came out the week before. It's been pretty much for 3, 4 months now. And I just don't think I'd be a very good person to date right now. I want to write my book. I want to grow my travel business. I want to figure out my next steps. I'm thinking about I am moving to New York. I'm thinking about when I'm moving to New York. It was supposed to be in the next month or two. And now I'm watching everybody in New York leave New York until March or April till the winter passes. And I'm like, wait, do I want to move to a city and sit there all by myself? Well, everyone I know who actually lives there has left. Like the whole city is emptying out. They don't want to be there for the winter. And so now I don't even know where I'm going to live. Like I have a lot on my plate, and I don't think dating is going to be the right answer for me to add on to my plate right now.
Okay. But let's say when you are ready to date, after the whole experience on the show and watching yourself date on TV, is there maybe a different approach or would you change anything when it comes to you dating?
No, I'm good. I mean, my dates were 10 hours long, and a lot of the times when a man came to come on a date with me, I would take him out afterwards just because I think that's hospitality. If they're going to fly all the way to Houston, Texas and sit in a hotel room, when the cameras are done rolling, I should give him a shot because cameras aren't really your real authentic stuff all the time, especially if it's your first time on camera. A lot of these men were on camera for the first time for their first dates with me. Obviously, I was more comfortable on camera because I had seen the same crew over and over again, and many of their visits. And so a lot of my dates went really well, and I really connected with these men, and they respect me. I mean, when the show aired, my biggest cheerleaders were Dilip and Jay and Shaker. I spoke to them every day for quite a bit of time. I still talk to Shaker a lot. We're like really good friends. I mean, I was on the phone with him for 4 hours the other night. And time is valuable to us. So those hours are not just normal 4 hours. They're like everything. Like we're giving up sleep to even chat with each other. But that's what those friendships mean to me. And I would see them literally get on my Instagram page and defend me to the trolls. Or I heard that they were on Twitter, like saying all these nice things about me, trying to like get people to be quiet. And I literally had to tell them, like, don't worry about it. Like, I don't take it personally. I don't even read it. Don't worry. And they're like, no, no, no. We respect you so much and you're our friend and we hate to see you treated like this. It's not even true. Our dates were good. They weren't the one. We're not compatible, but we're good people and you're a good person. And that says a lot about them. It says a lot about me. It says a lot about the way that we treat dating and how mature we are about it. And I would continue that practice. Everyone's like, wouldn't you change everything? And I'm like, why? If I could come out of it with three great friends and people who respect each other, then that's the biggest achievement I could say from a date. If you can leave it and still respect that person and then match make for them if it comes to it, then you've had a good date. You didn't find love, but you had a good date. And I had some pretty good dates.
I think that's the fun part about dating. I don't know why people approach it so serious. Like, I always say you should go into it saying, I hope to make a new friend. And if you end up actually being attracted to that person, I'm like, hello, isn't that what you want? Like, someone at the end of the day, the platform is friendship, right? So that's how I see it. I'm glad you use that attitude too.
Yeah, it's a good foundation. And especially for here, we didn't get to meet other people that were taping. So I didn't even know their names until like a few days prior to the show. So we were siloed in the experience a lot, probably for many reasons, but we didn't have the same opportunities as other people in cast to bond with each other. Like you talk to the contestants of The Bachelor and they're like, thank God we all had each other and we become such close friends throughout the taping process because when the show launched, we had that infrastructure, we had that family, and we didn't have that. So all I had was the men that I dated. And these men stepped up as better than friends, more like family. And that says a lot about, like I said, a lot about them and me and the way that I treated them.
And what a great story you're going to have now for the rest of your life. You're going to have a great story to share on your future dates and parties and tell your kids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I definitely think these three guys will be invited to my wedding one day. And hopefully that's soon, but I do have to start dating for it to come soon. So, yeah, catch 22.
I'm very like I feel like we all need closure and we need to see you find the one. We need to
Yeah,
see it. Now,
yeah.
would you consider actually having your wedding on TV?